set at the 1200. Away and they're racing. Toward the inside, missing it, Maynak stood there, and Missile Storm had no early speed. Superfluous drops back with those. From toward the outside, First Beach began with dazzling speed, looking to burn across and head so. Natea Urquhart's Bluff, and being sent forward is Zoo Bolts. Too Darn Stormy settled in behind those between horses. Outside of it, next of all, is Chino Ladiva. Down on the inside, Publicise, who's at the head of the others, and then wider on the track around them. Going wide here is Maalis Song, followed further back Missile Storm, Superfluous, the tail ender Maynak. They leave the 550 behind them, and the leader is First Beach as they approach the turn. First Beach will come to the 450, a length and a half clear. So Natea trapped out wide. There's Zoo Bolts. Over on the inside is Urquhart's Bluff. The leader's snuck away from them. Fiore has to bide her time. She's trying to find a bit of room with Too Darn Stormy still strung up behind them at the 200. First Beach with a big lead. Now into the clear comes Too Darn Stormy. First Beach in front, Too Darn Stormy charging home, and so's Maalis Song. It's stopping First Beach. Maalis Song on the outside. Maalis Song got them. Maalis Song has got home. Maalis Song from Too Darn Stormy and the tiring First Beach, and rattling home Superfluous. Behind them Urquhart's Bluff, and also Maynak, who made good ground from Zoo Bolt. So Natea Publicised further back, and the last of them home, Chino Ladiva. Maalis Song, first up, ridden by RWWA, has cut them down here. Too Darn Stormy was picking up very well, coming at the tiring First Beach, but neither any match for Maalis Song. The Merrill Haley train gelding by Your Song with Lactar aboard, beating Too Darn Stormy, third First Beach, and from back in the field, Superfluous charging home to run fourth. But it's 8 Maalis Song who scores first up once again. 3 first up runs, 2 wins a placing, 3 from 7 now here for the 4-year-old. Your Song, Miss Marriott Gelding. For J Davies, Mrs D, Giblet, J Stops, J Dow and P Bloxage, with Lactar Romilly aboard, and scoring here from Too Darn Stormy. Too Darn Hot 3-year-old out of Stormy Nova, Dan Morton, Lucy Fiore, and First Beach by Nakoni from Clearwater Bay, Stephen Parnham for Chris and Michael Gangemi. They ran the clock in 1:11.74, 35.15 the last 600, a long neck into long neck. The margins following the running of the second leg of the quaddie. It's come with a big run. Maalis Song around them was wide, covered ground into the turn, but finished with a wet sail and beat the favourite Too Darn Stormy, who got held up until they balanced for the run home and then got plenty of room to come through, but no match for Maalis Song on return. The 9th today at 5 after 5. 6 dug another hole comes out there. 11 will run in the Wittens Irrigation and Design Handicap. As we take you back downstairs now to the yard, and here is Lockie once again. It looked fleetingly as though Too Darn Stormy was going to be a little too good for First Beach, but neither were too good for Maalis Song, who delivers a very good first up win.
That he does. It was a race that changed complexion over the concluding stages on a number of occasions. Darren, at the top of the straight, I thought First Beach was cruising out in front, and then eventually when Too Darn Stormy got out into clear air, as you said, he looked like the winner, but it was Maalis Song down the extreme outside that was able to get the job done. Trialled and was beaten nearly 14 lengths recently, only a few weeks ago at Belmont Park, Michael. It was hard to really tip into him with any type of conviction, despite him being a horse that has an abundance of ability, but the earmuffs go off from what we saw at the trial. The blinkers come on race day, and he gets the job done in really stylish fashion, and he's certainly a horse that has a great deal of upside. Oh, without doubt, he's building up a really nice record now, and clearly that gear change is a 14-length difference, because I watched that trial a couple of times and wasn't too sure what to put it down to. Perhaps the earmuffs just really slowed him down that day, but today he gave them a head start and he was really good late. He's building up a nice record, 3 from 7 now, as well as 3 minor placings, so he's only missed the money once in his 7 starts. Good job done by Merrill Haley and Lactar Rumley here, and good to see horses making good late ground, as we probably forecast with that southwesterly that was supposed to come, but it's never really arrived today. Exactly right. It could be the theme of the remainder of this afternoon in race number 9 and 10 that we're really looking forward to round out a wonderful day of racing here at Ascot. But Maalis Song, he's a horse that has always had a stack of ability, been a hard horse to deal with for Merrill Haley and her small team. But nevertheless, you deal with horses like this when they have something under the bonnet, and he has exactly that. As you said, Michael, 3 wins now from 7 career starts. RWWA has been aboard him all throughout his career, and here he is. He'll make things official, and here he is with you, Michael.
Yes, he'll weigh in now, and he was aboard last in that most recent trial, as well as pretty much every time he's stepped out throughout his career to date as well. Lactar, great result for the team there. What happened in the recent trial?
Our trial, we knew because we had EMF on, and we knew she don't like it because she's a bit spicy, a bit naughty, so that's why we kept the EMF, and today without the EMF, and works really good during the week, so we were quite confident.
Finished with a barnstorming run. When did you start to build confidence today?
Well, when I was 3 deep with cover, the hardest job was done for me, and I was tracking up Luke, which his horse did bring me up alongside nicely under the straight, and from this, I clicked mine up and just responded, and I knew, like, when you watch his last few wins, how he had a good turn of foot, so I was just happy he produced it.
Yet to be tested past 1,200 metres, but when he has an electric turn of foot like that, is he perhaps just a best-suited get-back sprinter?
Yeah, because he's on and off. Sometimes he jumps, sometimes he doesn't jump. Like today was very good for him, the way he jumped. And yeah, I just think this is a horse like you have to go with him wherever he lands and just save it for the last 200-300 meters to give you a good turn of foot.
Exciting horse, well done.
Yeah, and I have to say happy birthday to the boss today, Mr. Parnam. Happy birthday, boss.
Oh, we've missed that, Lockie, the Hall of Famer.
Well, there you go. We've missed it. And I think RWWA might be in the bad books come tomorrow morning at track work. I'm not sure if Boss will like that, but great to see Maalis Song back in the winner's circle as Lactar combines with Merrill Haley once again to take out race 8 here at Ascot. Don't go anywhere because we still have 2 races to come on WA Oaks Day.